Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the New York Giants and the Indianapolis Colts. Personnel is out. Everyone's ready to get this one going. And here we go from Indy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Richardson throwing to start out. To the right and reeled in by Downs. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Great start on that first down. Only need 2 here on second. Richardson back to throw. It's downfield. He's got it. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Big play there from the Colts. 33 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
19, truck 79 Broncos. Buffalo at 50 Maverick. 50 Maverick. Hey, Chad. Go, hurt.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. On the move, headed right. Throw complete to Warren. And give him a couple yards on this first down completion, Gronk, as he steps out after that.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Couple of yards on the catch, leaves them 2nd and 8. Here's Jones. Cut near the goal line. And they strike quicker here to begin this game. Touchdown, Colts. Jonathan Taylor, a 21-yard effort. Spencer Schrader on now for the extra point. And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Xavier Gipson now to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Xavier Gipson on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Dart starting with a pass here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Pressure closing in. They're going to get him back at the 20. DeForest Buckner. And that sets up an extremely difficult third now and 17.
Pretty clear here by these two play calls. The offense, they wanted to attack this secondary in the passing game. But this defense, well, they more than respond. It's got them in great shape to make a stand right here on third down and finish off a brisk 3-and-out to begin the game.
Third and long for him here. The catch is made by the rookie from Notre Dame. And they get to him as he gets the first down, making it look easy, partner, on 3rd and 17.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
First and 10 from the 43. From the gun, it's Tracy. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Well, you taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
And another small 4-yard chunk there. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. Dime coverage here from the Colts. 3rd down. And in motion, out of the slot. Throwing on 3rd. Here's Dart. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from the deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Dart gonna go for it on 4th. This is a heater going deep. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
They'll start this series with an option left. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Here's Richardson on 2nd down. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day, but he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down.
3rd down, they need 7.
Let's go now. Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Throwing now, Richardson. Fire effort, but he is still hit as he let that one go. Great work by the defender affecting that pass. It's going to bring around 4th down. 3rd down, Brock. You knew that pressure was coming, and sure looked like he was lucky to even get a throw away on that play.
That rush was coming to flat out end that drive.
Yeah.
And it did.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. Trying to throw for it with Richardson. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the 1st down, too.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route, too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
The look was there, but the catch is not. Contact deep downfield, and that's enough to pop that one out.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Hauled in by Downs. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Taylor trying to run for this first. They stop it after about a 5-yard gain. That is good enough for a fresh set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone on first. And he's going to be brought down back to the 34-yard line. And it's going to be a long way to go now for these guys on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
After the sack, Richardson escapes the pocket. And apparently he sees no other option than to get rid of it on what is the final play of our first quarter. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of 1. Our score, 6-0. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. Going with a screen to Taylor. Not nearly enough distance on the throw or after the catch. That brings up 4th and long.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong, where I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. We've got fireworks on the first play of the drive. 38 yards. Well, he's got his early highlights, Brock, but you know he wants to add a few more to that reel before this game wraps up.
There's no question about that. And you want to get that century mark. That's a number that running backs are proud of. And stacking runs like that will sure help.
Caught by Theo Johnson. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. He gets 16 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, he's not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
On 2nd down, Dart. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Being limited to a couple.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. That was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
They call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Scatterboo here on 1st and goal. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Quick one to the outside by Dart. And in. Touchdown, Giants.
To Theo Johnson. Touchdown.
Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Giants 7.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Richardson now. Has his man, but his man does not have that football. He drops an easy one, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
This snap going to be our last before the 2-minute warning. Richardson now on 2nd. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down. Richardson just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. All right, Brock, QB1, I got a question for you. Are you always expecting the rush to be dialed up like that, dialed up a notch when it's 3rd down?
Is water wet? Is the Pope Catholic? Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Yes, yes, and yes.
Okay. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And they get him down after a gain of 10, but great effort on his part. Pays off with the 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Here's Dart now. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
1st down, Giants.
All set now, 1st and 10. One play action with Dart. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Now Dart on second down. A throw left side finds Johnson. And he's going to get about 3 here, almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's got it. What a throw. Touchdown, New York.
To Theo Johnson. Touchdown.
Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. In trouble here, and he's not going to get away. They bring him down at the 22. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's in 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Throwing on 2nd down, it's Richardson. Downfield to Warren, he's got it. And he has this to the opposing 35. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
And the Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Richardson to throw. Has him running the comeback. Nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, Richardson. Has it down close. And this is down all the way to the 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Colts 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Let's go now. 79 Cowboy 80. Go street. Mustang 19.
Here's Richardson on 2nd down. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Dart now on 2nd down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they produced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Taking a shot deep here. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Special teamers say, take some time off offense. Your presence, that's not required at this moment. That guy took care of things himself with an electrifying return. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Braun. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Let's start on a play fake. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. So it's going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
That's good tight coverage right there defensively, but even a better throw on the play. Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet. I say to you all the time, Kate, completions, completions, completions.
Throwing on 3rd. Here's Dart. Oh, it's there, but he dropped it. A painful moment to break concentration. It forces 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. On the ground first, it's a give to Taylor. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. If that's for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Taylor again. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Come on, come on. 19 Lions, Cowboy 80.
Piece of design. He loses the football. But I believe somebody on the Colts got to it first. They're luckily hanging on to the football.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the gun, Taylor. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Richardson fires quickly out wide. They track him down finally as this play goes for about 20. And that's going to be good for a Colts first down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Connecting again with Downs. Yards around him. He's got space. He's going to be forced out after he picks up about 19 yards. And it's going to be first down to Indianapolis.
19 more
Move the
yards.
chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And the rusher's going to win this rep. They get to him. Abdul Carter. And now it's going to be 2nd and 20.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that sack.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. And he slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide of practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Inside the final minute of our 3rd quarter. Third and long for him here. It's downfield. He's got it. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd down. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and goal. Here's Taylor. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal. Just continuing to grind him down, Brock. That is exactly what you want to do with a lead like this in the second half. You want long, sustained drives.
Because it really serves two purposes, right, Kate? Number one, it helps.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! Extra point attempt coming up. And a sigh of relief as he finally gets one to go after a couple of misses already in this ballgame.
22, Giants 14.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Xavier Gibson on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Tracy once more. There's the stop. Looks to be about 7 yards on that play. And that's going to set up a Giants first down.
You see it and hear it all the time. For receivers, their favorite moment is just to go up over a DB and make a play. And for these running backs, there is nothing that beats slamming right through a tackle and getting that first down.
Darts back to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That is the spark that they needed. 38 yards.
And the Giants first down.
To throw. Here's Darts. He finds Fields, left side. And it looks like he got around 8 yards before he headed out of bounds, Brock. 2nd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd down throw here from Darts. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down. All right, so trailing right now. Looking up at the scoreboard, Brock. Can't afford to be too picky, but it did look like getting rid of that football was the right call there.
Yeah, you live to play another day. Now, the key is you've got to take advantage of this day to come.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Brought down after a gain of about 5. That gives them a first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Giants.
From the red zone now. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
We've played 3 quarters here already, and those look like some fresh legs defensively. Getting after the quarterback, forcing him out of the pocket, and forcing another incompletion.
Throwing on 2nd. Dart. Catch made by Austin. And it's another first down. This time they're into 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Giants.
Honey.
Line up the design keeper. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, QB keeper, it gets 0.
Design quarterback run here. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. On 3rd and goal, it starts. The pressure's getting to Darts. He's going to go down. The loss of 7 is going to force them, Brock, into a 4th and goal.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one. Desperation time here on 4th.
He falls to the pass rush on 4th and goal. That defense coming through, forcing a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts up by 8. Second down now, 7 to go. They go again with Taylor. He's got about 8 yards as he's taken to the ground. And that is a Colts first down.
Kind of just feel it, don't you? Trying to close out this game, just keep leaning on that somebody who has produced and made the most of every one of his touches throughout.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. On the counter, it's Taylor. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. The Giants using their first timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Okay, ready? 70 ranges, 70 ranges. 70 dribble, go.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. Still finding room past the 45. The 30, 20, 15. All the way, touchdown, Indy. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Return starts from the goal line. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that when you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
First down, New York.
Now Dart. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
The good news there is he got the ball out of his hands and did not take the sack. The bad news is he's got to collect himself, regroup after that big hit, and make sure they find a way to execute.
We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Dart. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Colts are tackled on the return after taking the interception back to the 25.
The Colts take over
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went